Happy 4th of July. Unfortunately, we have another Brandon Aiyuk story. He just cannot shut his mouth. And now it's about and with someone you did not expect, with Jaden Daniels. So apparently, last night there's a clip going around while Jaden Daniels was attending a World Cup game. Some crazed fan, basically my spirit animal, went up to Jaden Daniels, and Jaden Daniels was, showing respect. And the dude was a 49ers fan saying, "You better not pass to Brandon Aiyuk next season." And Jaden Daniels got a kick out of it, which I thought was funny. I thought was like, very cool of him. That's his boy, but he's still like, this guy's acting a fool. It's kind of funny. I'm having a good time, whatever. And now, today, on July 4th, the holiday, Brandon Aiyuk got something to say. Basically, to add it all up, he's talking crap because he didn't like the way Jaden Daniels handled that situation. And he was like saying something like, "You better step your savage up," or whatever. And he didn't like that. And then he's kind of almost replacing the 49ers with Jaden Daniels. And he just keeps making different stories on his IG. And he's saying, "Man, if you ever stop hiding behind your mom, then we could really talk about this stuff." And even allegedly, there is some text messages where Jaden Daniels told Brandon Aiyuk, "This is my team. You need to follow my rules," which I respect completely. Setting the tone if Brandon Aiyuk ends up becoming a Washington Commander, which I think is kind of a fairy tale right now, especially with this going on, with the leader of the Commanders. And he's taking jabs, you know, at Jaden Daniels, and he's just blaming someone else for a frenzy that Mr. Brandon Aiyuk, BA, has caused himself. And the biggest thing in this guy's life right now, I'm not a life coach or anything, but I guess people tell me I'm always giving out advice when nobody wants it. But if I was to tell Brandon Aiyuk something, it's be accountable for your own actions, because he's crying to everybody. And it's just kind of like, now the end result of where you want to be, you're kind of taking a crap over there now. And in my opinion, this is the final straw to make it really known that Brandon Aiyuk is very immature. He has no accountability. And he is just not really aware of what his actions are going to cause. Like any adult would be, but he is just not. And I'm kind of clueless as far as what's going on in his head. And he's just, I think he's like trying to put his manhood on everybody. Like back when he was talking about, Lynch texting, or Lynch or his agent texting his wife. And he's like, "Oh, you texting my wife," and all like that. And he's kind of doing the same thing with, "Oh, Jaden Daniels, uh, it's your team. You better follow my rules." He's doing all that crap. It's like, grow up, man. Like, you just threw away generational wealth. You have it already with the money that you've earned. But the stuff you threw away from the Niners for just showing up or communicating, everybody's laughing at you, man. Like, and it's just it's just a complete horrible look. And it's almost like, I don't have popcorn, but I got my popcorn ready. What is this guy gonna do next? I I just I really don't know. I'm waiting for it. Hell, he's helping me get my engagement up. So salute to BA for that. But as far as a football player, he's just looking really stupid, in my opinion. And this one was just kind of like, brush that off, man. This dude is probably tipsy, or, just having a good time at the game, and some guy freaked out on him because they know you're friends, and that's it. It's not like Jaden was going, Yeah, screw BA, man. We don't want him or anything. Did not do that. Just let the guy get his rant out, and that's it. Laughing with whoever he was in that box with, you know. And BA is just, he's looking off the hinges. He's looking crazy. And there's no excuses anymore. Because what did Jaden Daniels do for him? All he's been doing is supporting him. You know he's supporting him behind the scenes. And Jaden Daniels is a big reason why the Commanders will even look Brandon Aiyuk's way. So this guy, just another example of how he needs to get his head screwed on right. And it's just kind of, it's just kind of embarrassing. I think that's what it really sums up to. It's really embarrassing, and I just don't know what he's gonna do next. Like if I'm the Commanders, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm just saying that this guy is not being a professional, and do we want that on our team? If I'm in the Commanders front office, I'm saying hell no. It's it's just weird. And one last fact is, I think other stuff's going on with him because like every video, like he looks like he's in a flop house. Honestly, it looks like there's nothing in the background. Even the closet he was dumping money out in looks empty as crap. I have a weird feeling, and this is just speculation. It's probably not true. I think him and his wife are on bad terms because wouldn't your lady save you and be like, calm down. Like, we'll get through this and everything. But he's going crazy. He looks like he's in a flop house. There was only one scene where he had his kid there. And I wonder what's going on. Like, that's just my little speculation. It could be true. It's probably unfounded. But I think that's another reason why his head might not be screwed on right. So that's just what I'm thinking. And make sure on Monday, check out my video that drops out on noon or at noon. Another episode of Top of the Dome, which is a product of the Authentic Take. And make sure you tell me what you think about this video. What's next for Brandon Aiyuk? He is going bonkers. What did you think of his reaction on this 4th of July? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This has been the Authentic Take. Until next time.